Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
Welcome. Episode 14.
Another two-man.
Another two-man.
Can you hear me okay, by the way?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine.
I'm not too loud?
No.
Okay.
I mean, you're a little loud, but I can handle it. Yeah, episode 14.
Yeah.
Did you think it would last this long?
Sure.
I did.
Mikey's always he's always real consistent with what he does.
When is he back? He's back next week.
I can't wait, dude. I miss Mikey. I had a good time with him in Tampa. And you already admitted that you didn't watch the podcast last week.
No, I did.
Oh, okay.
I watched like half of it and listened to the other half.
So I gave Mikey a lot of flowers on it because we had a really good time in Tampa. Me and my cousin, my mom, my uncle, and then Mikey was there. Yeah. And so we had a really good time. And I don't know if you heard that part, but my uncle, before I saw my uncle, he saw Mikey in his Pals Pod 2.0 shirt and recognized him and screamed Pals Pod from halfway across the casino.
That probably made Mike's day.
Yeah, and then went over and they
I could see Mike.
themselves.
Holy shit!
And Mikey texted me. He's like, "Are you here yet, hamster?" And I'm like, yeah, I'm here with my mom. I'll be down in a second. He's sitting there playing blackjack by himself. Mikey, the thing about Mikey though, he just goes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if you're not doing what he wants to do, he's like, I'm a big boy. I'll be fine. He just goes.
Yeah, it's called the Houdini.
Oh, is that what it is?
He's gone.
The Irish goodbye?
But
he doesn't actually leave. He just goes like another corner of the building.
Yeah, he's like that though. He doesn't need to be right there with.
How are you doing since missing last week? Are you okay? You feeling better?
I'm feeling a little better.
Good.
I'm super busy. I wasn't even just sick. I was super busy.
You realize if you hadn't been here, I would have done this whole thing by myself.
I honestly,
and it would have sucked.
If Eddie was here, I cannot say I would still be here.
What would I have done? Would I have done different voices? Like would I just, like maybe a gay guy just asking questions to a straight guy?
Oh, so I think you're in enough hot water with the gay people right now. I don't think you need to do that. That, by the way,
was it that bad?
I know we've talked about what's going to be our moment we blow up, right? What's going to be the one that gets us the traction? Mm-hmm. That was not what I thought it was going to be. I did not think it was going to be that clip that is now you are getting destroyed.
What's the comments up to? Do you know?
I haven't even looked because I fall into like the wormhole of just I can't stop reading them and I'm dying laughing.
Are there any?
They're ripping you and Eddie.
Are there
apart.
any like good ones that?
There's some funny ones. I don't know if Jimmy can get them up there, but I screenshot some of them.
Read them. Let me hear them.
Can you put some up or no?
I will tell you one. I told you I commented on one of them and was nice about it, and the guy immediately blocked me. And I was nice. I was like, you know what? This is a really good point. I just happen to disagree with you vehemently, but at least you brought your argument, concise and educated. Blocked me. Can't even read the comment anymore.
So this one was funny.
Yeah.
It says, "Bro, I saw you on Tinder," right? And then I don't know who's doing the responses to this, but anyway, they respond, "Which one?" Because I'm like, "Yeah, which one?" I'm thinking you or Eddie. I'm like, "This is gonna get good." And then they go, "Sorry, I spelled grinder wrong." Dude, I was like, "Oh."
I didn't see that one. That's funny. Who was that? Who said that?
Beefcake baby.
Beefcake baby. Well done. Well done.
Well done.
Beefcake baby.
There was another one. This one said,
Grinder's the gay site, correct?
You tell me.
Well, I'm saying it is. Okay.
I believe it is.
Yeah.
Then there was another person. Crazy that they clicked upload. I like that.
Crazy they clicked upload
on that video.
Oh, like it was that bad?
Like
they're saying
crazy. You thought it was a smart idea to put that out.
Who does the shorts? Is that you, Jimmy? Yeah.
And then there's some other one. Jesus Christ. That was one.
It just says Jesus Christ. You should have replied and said loves you on that one.
Loves you. You guys spend a lot of time thinking about guys, huh?
Good.
Evidence anyone can have a podcast nowadays.
I saw that one, and that's true.
Veterans Month is November.
Oh, yeah,
this helps.
Okay, that was one thing I wanted to say. So Eddie's not here, but apparently we have Veterans Month. What is this, the camera or is this camera? Apparently we have Veterans Month. So just so everybody knows, my apologies for being an idiot. You're correct. We do have a month for veterans. We also have a month for gays. We got a month for breast cancer. Today's actually International Men's Day. I don't know if you know that.
You would know that.
Yeah, well, I saw it when I was doing my Googs. So you're right. There is a Veterans Month. It's not just one day. We were wrong about that.
It's the first thing I thought when I was watching that video and you guys started that. I'm like, dude, we're literally in November.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Veterans Day, Veterans Month.
I had no idea.
NFL jerseys and stuff all month long. I'm like,
I had no idea. But my response to all of this, it's hilarious comments, by the way. Do you have any more?
I got one. I love that these guys sit around thinking about Gay Pride Month so much.
Great.
And then someone said, I really thought that this was satire, making fun of conservatives.
Oh, okay. Like a Huffington Post or
Yeah.
something. So this is the deal, though. I don't know what about the comments pull out like that were like bigots and homophobic. I never said that you can't be gay.
I think it was your tone.
Well, I mean, listen, I've been hearing about my tone for 46 years. I mean, the issue is though, like, I'm not saying like we're not saying anything about like hating gays, and I'm certainly not scared of gays. Eddie's a Cowboys fan. You can't be anything gayer than a Dallas Cowboys fan. So we know that.
Doubling down. I like it.
Yeah, I mean, my point is, I don't understand how when people disagree with you, their thought process is to just totally overjump the entire situation. And now I'm a bigot. I'm a Ku Klux Klan, card carrying member. Like, I'm none of those things. Like, I'm just saying that if you have pride in something and you're not asked about it, you going out and telling everybody how prideful you are, I feel like that's like the definition of insecurity.
I get what you're saying, but what a lot of people brought up in those comments is that
you're about to reference the only intelligent comment that was said, but go ahead.
That for a long time, a lot of people couldn't.
I agree.
And that's you're kind of they're celebrating that, the fact that it's okay to be you.
I agree. And the entire premise of the conversation was begun with an inaccurate claim by Eddie that there is no Veterans Month. So I guess kind of everything we say after that is just complete bullshit. The only thing I can double down on and not say, we were wrong is I still do believe, though, that if you really have the pride that you say that you have, then you don't need to tell everybody how prideful you are. I feel like it's the way the guy, the way they talk about the guy that drives the big, huge lifted truck has the tiny pecker, like the overcompensation theory. Mm-hmm. That's what I feel like it is. Listen, I don't want anybody, like we talked about mental health for like 20 minutes last week. I don't want anybody to ever feel uncomfortable in their own skin, okay? I don't want anybody to ever have to be accosted because of who they love, okay? And I'm using air quotes because love is a very fickle word that I'm sure we're going to get into later on. We talked about relationships. But I would prefer to use who they date, who they have sex with, who they, whatever. But I don't want anybody to be accosted for it, obviously, okay? My issue is that this isn't 1960 anymore, okay? I don't think that people look at homosexuals and go, oh, well, they shouldn't be doing that. Like, I don't think that's the issue. I don't think anybody goes, oh, they shouldn't. But pride isn't the right word. Like, no, you're proud when you make a 3-point shot to win a ball game. You're proud when you bring in a $1 million deal for the team, okay? You're not proud when you blow a dude behind a Quick Mart, okay? That's not a proud thing. Now, maybe if the guy was considerably better looked, like if I was to blow you, yeah, I would be proud because I'm a 5 and you're a 9. So yeah, I could see the pride in that.
I would
sure.
I would be horrified.
Exactly. You wouldn't have pride in simply the gayness.
No, I would not be.
So that's what I'm trying to say, and I want to be very clear, okay, on my stance. I am not anti-homosexuals, all right? Everybody knows that.
I know that.
So the people that don't know us, maybe they don't know it. Hopefully you know it now. And just so we're clear, if I was anti-homosexuals, I promise you I would tell you. I promise you I would tell you. I am not in any way, shape, or form. I am anti-transgenders going into the inappropriate bathrooms. I am anti transgender athletes being in the incorrect sports, okay? These are things I am anti. I'm not dude named Marv going out with dude named Mike to dinner, Okay, I just don't think that it deserves a parade. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Well, moving on.
Yeah. Is that a? So you know what I did there?
I don't want to be in the next short.
You know what I did there? I did the antithesis of what Amon-Ra St. Brown did right there. And by the way, for those educated folks, Google antithesis, just so you know. He dialed it back. I doubled down. That's what I did right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
But I also apologized.
You did.
I mean,
I don't think it's going to be
a
accepted.
very rare moment of humility out of Gabriel.
Very rare.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be accepted.
Listen, when I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I said that last week. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And we were 100 from the beginning bark of the dog on that one. We were wrong.
I think half the comments were calling
Hey,
you
do
out
these
about it.
idiots know?
Idiots,
Like,
what
yeah.
month we're in?
Yeah. Do these guys?
It would be
not
one
know?
thing if it was like 4 months ago or like.
Well, but we didn't even reference that there was a month, and we're in the month.
Yeah, that's the best.
It's like wearing, like, I've got a Stitch hat on. It's like wearing a hat and go, Disney should make a Stitch movie, and like not realizing that I'm wearing it, like that's how stupid it was. And I agree, I was stupid. So thanks for pointing that out. 137 times. How many comments did we get to?
It was over 200.
Nice. Thank you for that.
I was shocked.
All right, what else you got for the team?
Let's see. I'm just going over what you wanted to talk about. So we got some sports stuff, right?
Yeah.
There's some interesting, there's one that you didn't put on the list I want to talk about, or at least bring up, and I haven't really followed up with it. But have you seen LSU and Brian Kelly? That whole mess.
Well, he got fired, right?
Right, but they're trying to not pay him. I don't know if they've settled it yet, but they're like trying to not pay his buyout.
How do you do that?
It's a
Based upon what did he diddle a kid? Like what happened here?
I've been like under the weather, busy. So
Yeah.
for the last week, I haven't really followed up on it. But initially, so he got fired, and then they came up and and then the athletic director got relieved, right?
Okay.
So then they came back like a week or two later, and they informed him that they have no intentions of paying the buyout, and that they are trying to say he was fired with cause.
Okay, but we don't know what the with cause is.
And that he wasn't fired when he was fired. They're saying, well, that person didn't have the authority to do that, and you weren't technically fired. And so it turned into like a back and forth.
Oh, so maybe he was fired on a Tuesday and then went out and got wasted on a Thursday. Okay, well, whatever.
Right.
And went out and got wasted on Thursday. I'm not saying this happened, but drove drunk, ran into a tree and made the university look bad. And so now they're trying to fire him with cause type of thing.
Right, that type of.
Okay, but we're not saying any of that happened. But
I think they're claiming stuff before that was giving them cause.
Oh,
before that week, because it was a Sunday, I believe. After they, he had.
I didn't see any of that.
The thing I read, he had a meeting on Sunday with athletic director and something else, and they got into a heated discussion, is what it was reported. And then from that, he was let go. And then they come back and they're, they're saying that he wasn't really fired there. And it's like,
That's the whole entire point, though, of why these contracts are guaranteed. Because if you tell your boss to F off, I don't think they can fire you with cause. I think that they have to pay you. They can fire you, but I think they have to pay you.
Right. So that's the last thing.
You have to do something that makes you got to pull well, I don't want to say that. It's inappropriate. But you have to, drive drunk and kill somebody. You have to, hook up with a minor. You have to do something terrible that makes the university look bad. I don't think that you can
not win enough games.
Yeah, either sucking on the field or telling your boss to fuck off. I do not think is
right.
I don't think that would break a contract, right?
No.
Yeah.
Not that I know of. What else we got?
So hey, Jimmy, do you want to do those things real quick? So put up the. This is crazy.
Is this the video?
Yeah. Well, let's do the South Carolina one because we're on college football. Can you do that one first, Jimmy? So you saw this, right?
I saw it.
Okay.
Yeah, in the game.
No, that's not that one. Well, let's do that now. Just start it over. Start it over.
It's hard.
This is insane. Do it again. Do it one more time.
It's that simple. Public executions for any illegal that rapes or kills an American. They don't deserve deportation. They deserve to be ended.
Yeah, she's running for office in the great state of Texas. And I don't know if you could tell, she's of Latin persuasion. Okay? So she is literally out there blowing holes in dummies, saying that people should be publicly executed if they rape or murder an American citizen when they're illegals. What do you think about that? Are you as shocked watching that video as I was? She also she blowtorches a Koran in another one. I can't imagine she's going to be around very long because those jihadists do not play.
Bold strategy. Buddy, I got a weird. I'm a weird one when it comes to what I think is appropriate punishment and not. Like I'm all for some crazy shit.
I want to know. Are you okay for that? You're okay with capital punishment like that?
Oh yeah.
Somebody rapes somebody. They're a legal immigrant. You put them in a firing squad and you shoot them in the head.
I don't think it matters if it's a legal immigrant or not.
Okay, I understand that, but what she's talking about
That's
illegals.
not the part.
Okay, so you wouldn't have any
If a
more.
U.S. citizen does it and an illegal immigrant does it, I don't think that one should be killed. No.
Okay, so they both. So you're okay with capital punishment right there, firing squad, execution.
I'm all for it. I think if you brought back more capital punishment, you'd see society.
And I
move
am
in the right
too.
direction.
I am too. Do you think there's any chance that it'll happen? If it was going to happen, that would be the state it would happen. Either that state or our state.
Well, yeah, I'd say our state.
Texas or Florida.
I think it would be Florida before Texas.
Well, because we have DeSantis, yeah. But I just thought that
isn't
that
Texas
was
kind of starting to get a little more.
Well, I mean, yeah, but it's not. I mean, it was close, but it's not like
It's a lot.
Illinois or anything. But I mean,
Vermont.
I just thought that when I saw that today, I was just going through TikTok and that came off. I was like, oh my gosh! I mean, this chick's incredible. And I started watching it, and she takes.
She's incredible.
Yeah, she's incredible. Like she takes a blowtorch to the Quran. Like she's doing all this like crazy stuff, and I'm just like, wowzers! Like her main thing is the illegal immigration.
I have no idea who she is.
I didn't either until 4 hours ago. All right, let's go back to the other one, the South Carolina. We'll talk about this. So
I saw the South Carolina one like live.
yeah, so the South Carolina thing is now I'm obviously pro police. I'm assuming you're pro police, right? Okay. So we're obviously pro police, okay? But that does not mean we're pro all police. Okay? Just like when you're pro black people, you're not pro George Floyd, okay? You're pro the good versions of these people at their best times.
I didn't know where you were going with this.
Okay. So this guy, did you push it? Now watch this. He's walking out.
Yeah.
The cop literally just hits both those guys. Let's watch this again. You mean to tell me he couldn't skinny himself through there? He had to go double bows. By the way, check out the shirt. May Thanksgiving, great. I mean, like he just like right there, he just set the Blue Lives Matter movement back at least a year, right there.
I don't know about that.
I'm telling you, it just makes him. It makes him look like he's above everybody else.
No, honestly, it looks like someone who has a little bit too much heart for Texas A&M. And
if that was a fan, I would say the same thing. But he's in uniform.
I get it. I'm not saying he's right. I'm just saying I don't think it's anything beyond. He probably had A&M, first half.
Bro, that's probably a 45, 50-year-old man, and those are 18, 19-year-old kids.
I'm not justifying it. It's.
I don't feel like you're as upset about this as I am.
There's a lot more shit to be upset about.
I understand that.
Like people shitting on Gay Pride Month.
Oh, yeah, it's real terrible. I'm just saying I thought that was really a bad look.
Yeah, what happened to him?
Well, they took him off they took him off that detail.
Oh, well.
He won't be sidelined at the Texas A&M games anymore.
I didn't know if there's anything.
Which is terrible because he was looking. He loved being there.
Clearly,
yeah. I mean, he's over there. He's trying to take out number 5.
So you didn't watch the game?
I watched it when it mattered at the end.
So that play was like a long, crazy, just I don't know, like 60-yard touchdown. That guy ran, and he kind of I think he either pulled something or almost pulled something because he kind of got pulled up a little bit weak at the end and he just kind of kept running into the tunnel. And I think it had a little bit to do with that might not have been the tunnel to run up. Like I could have been like the A&M tunnel.
Oh,
and I think that's what they were going. But still,
I just
the elbows out.
Yeah, I don't like the double bows. I think he could make yourself skinny, get through there, and that's it. I think that's how that should have been dealt with. I was not a fan of that.
I'm sure
at all.
He probably just got caught up in the moment. And
do you want to do? Do you want to do more on the mental health?
I honestly I like listening to that. That was a good take. You guys,
what is your take
on what? On mental health?
Yeah, I want to hear what you have to say about
in regards to what though.
Well, we were talking about Marshawn Nealand and how he committed suicide. Obviously, they did a fairly decent tribute for him the other night in Las Vegas, and we did 20 minutes on it.
No, yeah, I saw it.
And I'm just curious.
What's my take on what part of that?
Well, I know you, so I'm curious to see what your thought process is in responses to depression and feelings and mental health and things like that. I'm curious.
So it's hard for me to understand that. Kind of like what Eddie touched on last week, as far as like he would never do something like that.
Yeah.
Right? I'm in the same. I would never, no matter how hard life gets, I'm never taking that route. I know I'm not.
What's the
I have-
reasoning?
well, very similar to Eddie. I mean, I have
Daughters.
I have 2 daughters that my sole mission in life, I feel, is just to build for them.
Yeah.
Like I bust my ass. I'm trying to make everyone's life better in my family.
Yeah.
Right. I never see that as that's the way out. Like I would be that gives me anxiety even thinking about, like, if I were to do something like that, or because that gives me anxiety if something happens to me.
Yeah.
That idea that I'm no longer there
To provide.
and
protect. Yeah.
and guide, but like that stresses me out.
Yeah.
Super bad. Like, so I can't relate to it, and I've never understood it. I just don't. I don't understand depression. I don't understand the getting to the point where you feel that's your only out.
Yeah.
And I know it's real. I'm not saying it's not real.
Oh, it's definitely real.
No, I know. Trust me. I have experienced, many.
Do you
friends-
ever experience that type of, so you don't ever experience that type of despondent, lay in bed for 4 days, can't do anything, in sweatpants for a week, don't shower for a month. You don't ever experience any of that ever?
I mean, I think that, are there times where I'm not in the mood, or I just would love to just lay around and do nothing? Sure.
Yeah, but loving to and actually doing it, do you actually shut the world off for a week?
I mean, I can't. I don't have that luxury to be able to shut the
I don't think
world off.
anybody has that luxury.
No,
That's
but
the whole point.
I do know that some people, it really, they shut down, and that is they can't help it.
So I went
I've
into
just never been able to understand it, or, I mean, I hate to say it, I've never been able to sympathize with it.
So I gave I knew you would say that, by the way, and I love you. I gave my opinion of how to get through it, or how to at least try. And it was how I said, talk to your loved ones. And if somebody is talking to you about it, remind them who the fuck they are, and remind them the positive things that they have. So my question to you is, since you don't do it that way, how could you give maybe another side to how you power through? What makes you power through? Is it just knowing your daughters? Is it just knowing that you have responsibilities? What makes you power through? If you don't have to get on the phone and cry to somebody for 4 years, what makes you do what you do? You know what I mean?
I didn't know what I'm supposed to bring up or not bring up. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. I feel I'm a little numb to stuff like that, and I always have been.
Why?
It could be the way I was brought up.
Yeah.
I was brought up in a family where it really wasn't feelings and talking about stuff like
No
that.
hugs and kisses and I love yous on the way out.
Yeah, there was that, but I don't have, and a lot of that's my personality. My sister and I joke about it all the time. Like, she and I, we hate to like hug.
Yeah.
We don't show affection. We
So-
don't like my sister and I, like, I saw her about a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
First time we seen each other
High
in
five.
probably, like, I don't know, close to 10 years at this point, right? And we got together for a funeral, our uncle's funeral.
Yeah.
And I mean, it was like it was kind of like stepbrothers, where they're like,
Really?
yeah, like we've all, but she and I are like that. Like,
All
it's
right,
just
so
we're
let me ask
wired
you this
different.
question. So every single time that I hang up the phone with you, I tell you I love you.
I knew you were gonna bring that up.
Is it the weirdest thing ever for you?
How many times have I said it back to you?
I don't, honestly, I was thinking about that today. I don't know as if you've ever, I know you've said it when I've been really, really bad. I know you've said like, listen, I love you,
and
I wanna see
that
you.
shows you how much I love you because I say it.
No, I understand. But like when I say,
because I know you need to hear that.
when I say I love you, is it nails on the chalkboard to you?
Oh, it's brutal.
Even now?
Even right now. Like you do it every time. You're like, all right, well, I love you. And I'm like, it's so bad. I can't do it, man.
Oh, sorry. Well, I just always want the people that I love to know how much I care about them. And see, my mom, my beautiful mother, was a very affectionate woman. She built me up.
She still is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She's still incredible, and she loves everybody.
She's so proud of you.
Yeah, she is. Well, I think she's really, really proud of the man that I've become. I think that's what and I'm proud of the man I've become too. I think that's what she's proud of. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure that she would change things about my work ethic, and I'm sure she would change things about my social skills.
Who wouldn't?
Yeah. I mean, but there's probably a lot of wasted talent there. I should be sitting on about 10 million right now. But I think that she's really proud of the man that I am. But she built an absurd amount of self-esteem in me. And she did that, I think, by telling me how much she loved me every day. And when I made mistakes, correcting the mistake and making sure that I knew that it was okay to make mistakes. And I think that's one of the reasons that we didn't touch this last week. And I wasn't planning on doing it now, but maybe we'll do it with you here. Have you ever noticed that it's really hard for men? Well, women are worse, but it's really hard for people in general to apologize. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
Okay. So I apologize as easily as anybody you've ever seen. Would you agree with that? When I know I'm wrong,
yeah,
I apologize, right? I mean, given it's really hard to convince me I'm wrong, but in the event that I agree that I'm wrong, I'll apologize and I'll try and do anything I can to change it. And I've never understood why people have such an ego about apologizing. I don't get it.
I don't.
Can you impart any wisdom on that, or do you have a problem saying I'm sorry? You don't strike me as somebody who has.
I have a problem saying I'm sorry when I don't mean it.
Well, of course. I mean, I don't say I'm sorry when I don't mean it either. Yeah. I don't believe in the, happy wife, happy life theory. I don't do that. I mean, I'm going to be honest and I'm going to be open. But if I'm wrong and if I've wronged you, then I just apologize to random strangers on the internet because I was wrong about Veterans Day. And I'm like, hey, I'm sorry, my bad. Like,
I'm glad you did.
I have well, I'm sure we're still going to get torched, but I'll get torched. But I just have never understood why, and it wraps in that mental health thing. I really believe it's ego. I really believe it's lack of self-confidence. I believe it's insecurity. I believe that it's caring about what others people think more than you care about what you think about yourself. And maybe because most people don't like themselves, with the single-serving relationships and the TikTok scans and the little 15-second snippets of life. I could see that, but I think that it's so important that if you like yourself, that you also apologize when you're wrong. I think these things go hand in hand. And if you find somebody that doesn't apologize, chances are they're probably not real happy with themselves. I really believe that, and I didn't broach that subject last week, but it just now kind of hit me from what we're talking about. There's a really big self-esteem problem in this country. And we said it on like episode 2 or episode 3. Dave and I talked about it, and then you got into it. And I don't know how we fix that, honestly. I really don't.
I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that I feel like can be attributed to the world we live in now, as far as everything's so social media and image and reputation based. Brand.
Is it all money based for these people?
I don't even think it's necessarily money for I mean, some people, yes, it's money. You get to a certain level, sure, it's about the money. I think some people like care so much about their brand. I mean, their image, I guess, that they treat that as if it has some enormous value.
Yeah.
And I mean, you see it with celebrities and sports, like
Alex Rodriguez comes across to me because everybody talks about his image being like the most important thing to him.
But now he's someone. I mean, he's worth how much?
Yeah, I mean, he's probably worth $500-600 million. Yeah, but that was another thing. And I had a conversation with my cousin today. We did karaoke earlier, and with Harry Yoki, by the way, go look at him. But we were talking about, you know, all the stuff that's going on. And tonight the Grammys are on. And Chris Stapleton came up and she said, "Oh, I love him." And I was like, "Well, he's a pretty big liberal person now." You know?
I stopped listening to
Yeah.
him.
And like, and she's like, "Oh, really?" I said, "Yeah." And she's like, "Well, he's still great." And then she said, "You know, everybody is." And I was like, "Yeah, you know," I'm like, I guess she's like, these people have just sold themselves for the bag, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I said about Morgan Wallen, you know, as much as I don't love his music, I mean, I don't dislike it, but he's not Zach Bryan. He's not, you know, Tyler Childers. He's not Chris Stapleton. You know, but the thing I love about him is he is unapologetic about who he is. And I love that. And he's a Christian and he talks about Christ.
One time he was.
Well, no, when he makes mistakes, he apologizes. Yeah. But I'm saying like he's unapologetic about a Christian as a Christian. He's unapologetic as a Republican, I think. You know, when he was on Saturday Night Live, he was like, "I got to get out of here."
I don't
like,
watch Saturday Night Live.
You could just feel that he just thought the show was like
evil.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how else to say it.
I don't watch it.
I don't know what word to
It's gotten
say.
so annoying.
But like, you know, and for every guy that's big like that, there's 100 that have really just been spoon-fed, you know, their lines, spoon-fed how they behave, spoon-fed how they act. And I think that also has a lot to do with what's more important, the money you make and your image, or who you actually are on the inside. And, you know, and I think that comes from self-esteem because, you know, I said to her, I said, "Well, Shauna, let me ask you a question." I said, if somebody offered me $100 million to denounce Christ and to, you know, talk bad about Trump and all this stuff, do you think I'd do it? She's like, "Absolutely not." And I'm like, okay, that right there shows you. And I'm just a regular dude, and I would never in a million years, you know. And that's the part that I don't get. And I don't why am I just so much different than everybody else when it comes to that? I mean,
you're so much different than everyone in many ways.
Yeah. I wanted to get into the relationship stuff too, and we should do that. We should do that right now, actually.
We're running out of time. We got to get sports going.
How much time we got?
I don't know. He left.
Jimmy's gone.
Jimmy clocked out.
No, we got time. It's only been 30 minutes. So
don't forget the Brole then.
Okay, so let me get into this little bit. I think that people should be of their word, okay? I think that I should believe the words that come out of people's mouths until they prove me wrong. Mm-hmm. You think I'm a complete and utter fucking moron for that stance, do you not? You've told me time and time again.
Well, because my issue is that time and time again, you allow yourself to get hurt and or upset over someone not being true to their word or meaning what they say.
Yeah.
Okay. And at some point, you got to stop blaming others and start blaming yourself for allowing yourself to feed into it. Right?
So then essentially what you're trying to say is you're telling me, Gabe, you should stop believing in the inherent good nature of the people that you've come across, and you should start assuming that people are trash until they show you otherwise.
Yes.
Yeah. See, I just think that's I think it's such a brutal, brutal way to go through life. And I just will never go through life that way. I can't do it. Now, I've had situations that have come across where I just don't understand, like you don't have to lie to kick it. Like, you know, I don't get it. Like, why can't you just come out and say, "Hey, you know, random stranger, I'm not into you," or "Hey, you know, ma'am, you know, you're just not my type." Like, why do people have to like why don't they just tell the truth? Like, I'm never going to lead somebody on.
But see here, you're assuming that everyone is like you.
Well, they should be,
but they're not.
Oh,
and so
everybody should be like me, just so you know.
I don't know about
Although you need to eat better because I'm considerably overweight.
I can't remember what I was going to say now. Oh, no. So you assume people are like you. Most people do not react to flat out rejection right off the bat. Hey, this is not happening, but we can have a good night. They're not going to react to that the way you are able to.
Yeah.
So that is something that has been conditioned in most, in this example, most females.
Yeah.
to where that's not an option. Telling you, listen, this isn't happening from the first moment that you're meeting, and expected to have a good night the rest of the night. That doesn't exist.
Yeah.
So it's not so much like, I know it's frustrating for you to be like, why can't people just tell me like it is? That's
men's fault then.
Yeah.
That's male's fault.
A lot of
it's
people
not
can't
women's
handle
fault. It's male's fault because men have gone, and when a good girlfriend of mine, Carly, I love you, she used to always like have like people that would compliment her, and then when she wasn't interested, they'd be like, "Oh, well, you're a cow anyways. You're fat anyways."
Right.
And she's like, "You were literally just sending me dick pics. Like, what are we talking about right now?" I mean, I don't know if that's really what she says, but like, is that like, are we so frail as males in our country now and in the world that we can't take the fact that not every girl wants to fuck every guy? Like, is it really that? Have we gotten that weak as men?
I mean, don't say we, because I'm not.
Well, I'm just saying, as men, as everybody. I mean, like, I don't get it. Like,
is there a large number of men out there who react that way? Sure. Not everyone.
You know, I've always told you, and I've told anybody that listens, if you can't tell everybody what you're doing, then you shouldn't be doing it. It's just so simple. Like, life is really not that hard. Just treat people the way you want to be treated. And my mom taught me that when I was this big, and I'm still doing it now that I'm this big. Okay? Another fat joke, by the way. I just don't understand, like, why is it so difficult for people to just, like, treat women with respect so that when they let somebody down, they treat that person with respect. And nobody's playing grab ass. Because the last thing that I think people want to do is wonder. Like, this game stuff, it's so not, I am not built for it. I am not built for it.
You have to understand, you're a little more direct and to the point than most people.
Okay, give me an example. Give me an example. I mean, don't throw anybody under the bus, but I mean, you can throw me under the bus, but
no,
like, give me an example.
I'm saying your personality. You don't sugarcoat things. You don't tiptoe around.
Imagine if everybody did that.
You don't hold back to save someone's feelings.
No, that's not true. I'm not gonna. If some girl came up and started talking to me, and she was like really rude, or she was like, unattractive, I'm not gonna be like, well, you're a rude bitch, or you're a fat cow. Like, I wouldn't do that.
I'm not saying that.
I would just be like, oh, hey, listen, you're just not my type. Okay,
you're putting this on like a strictly female male interaction. Like you're there's been plenty of interactions just with passerbys on a golf course, for example.
Oh yeah, here we go.
I mean, we literally almost had a knockdown, brawl on a golf course that escalated in about 17 seconds. But it went from, we're letting the guy play through. He makes one funny comment.
Okay,
and you just.
But how quick did that resolve? Because he was just like me. Two people that are that are in your face. We shook hands, high-fived afterwards, and it was over with.
Yeah, after there was the threat of, I'll pull out my gun.
Well, he said that, not me. Not me. I wasn't carrying a gun on the golf course. But let's be clear about that. Okay. It escalated to here, and then it was down to nothing like that.
Right, but that has happened a lot out in public with you.
Yeah, that was probably the best interaction I've ever had, because that guy was the closest thing to me that I've ever been around.
You got a taste of it.
And that's how it was great. It was quick, it was over with.
Were you like, did you say to yourself, holy shit,
I'm like, this guy's awesome. No, I was like, this guy, I'm like, he is not fucking around. I'm like, I love it.
Yeah.
And I thought that the threat of shooting me was a little strong. But
you bring that out of people sometimes.
Well, yeah, I mean, listen, I got a talent. But I think about that though. Like, two lunatics, what people would refer to as lunatics, go all the way up to here, and then nothing bad happens, and then we high five and shook hands at the end.
Yeah, I felt we were super lucky.
But I mean, that's the way that situation is going to go down with two of me every time, because we're going to figure out what the problem is.
Not every time,
and then
you could be dealing with a guy has a screw loose.
No, I'm saying there was another person that was like me, that would be like, okay, let's figure out what the issue is. You knew these guys. Like, he knew, okay, you were talking to them. Well, then talk to them. I'm the one's hitting. And then we figured out, he's like, oh, yeah, my bad. And I'm like, yeah, my bad. I'm like, high five. Have a good time.
I think you guys high-fived.
Yeah, I mean, I should have gotten the guy's number. But, yeah, I mean, I am a little more terse and I am a little more forward. But the reason I'm that way, okay, is so as not to waste 47 minutes of my time or someone else's time pretending to be interested, okay? It's the same reason that people hang up on the car insurance calls that they get 73 times every week. They call and they go, oh, this is Ahmad from da-da-da. Click. Why? You could listen to him, but why would you? That's the same thing I do. I just do it in person and I do it in life. And I do it in real life. I don't think that I'm wrong. And you keep trying to tell me
I'm not saying you're wrong.
that I should change and go to the wrong way.
I'm just saying it would probably help your social life if you
Mom, he's referencing my social skills that you reference all the time.
dialed it back a little bit.
Listen, I'm not ever going to do that. I mean,
Then there we have it.
I've gotten better, but do you think that people are ever going to come up to my level? That's the thing.
Your level as in what?
My level as in honesty and forthrightness. And, Jimmy's the same way.
It's delicate how you can display that level of honesty. And I feel like you could be a little more reserved at a lot of points, and it wouldn't hurt you in any way. It wouldn't frustrate you in any way if you just, I'm not saying be fake, but just play a little bit longer than.
So getting back to the relationship side of this, do you think that there's joy in the game? Do you personally enjoy wondering what the other girl's thinking? What the girl's thinking?
Okay, in that
it's a nightmare, right?
If that's what you're referring to as the game, no, that's not fun.
It's a nightmare.
But that's how half of people.
But do you do that to people that you're interested in? Do you go, oh, let me let her sit there and? I'm not saying like it's your girlfriend and she does something wrong. I'm not talking about one of those hypothetical situations. I'm talking about you don't know where you are with this person and you like her, but you don't want her to know you like her. Like, do you do that bullshit?
No, that's
what these broads are doing. It's because they want attention from everybody. Like, honey, I get it. I'm shocked you were attracted to me too. I get it. You're a 9, I'm a 4. I get it. Okay? But like, don't tell me that you like me and don't tell me you're going to do this. And listen, I went through a relationship and had a person say they were never going to leave. Multiple times we've talked about this. They always leave. You guys always make fun of me. They always leave. I went through this. People say they're never going to leave, and then they leave. Like, dude, I don't leave. I don't leave my friends. I don't leave girls. I don't leave my mom. I don't leave my family. I don't leave business deals. Dude, just do what you say you're going to fucking do. Why is it so hard?
I don't know.
Okay, well, you're not helping here because you're telling me I need to change.
Because we don't have time to get into this. And
we literally have nothing but time. Jimmy, what are we at time-wise? 15 minutes left.
We got to get back to sports.
Dude, nobody cares about our picks that we never win.
I will gladly skip.
All right, well, let's put a bow on this real quick then, okay? Let's put a bow on this real quick, all right? Tell me this. Do you think it's acceptable to lie to people to spare their feelings?
That's a tough one. I mean,
given the situation that you know that I'm referencing, do you think it's acceptable to lie to people to spare their feelings?
No, it's not acceptable.
Thank you.
But I understand it.
Okay, listen, I understand it too because you're weak, not you. I'm saying because the person's weak and doesn't want to get accosted because men have conditioned females to think that they're going to mock them mercilessly and be rude. I get it. It's men's fault. I'm not saying it's not. But you could just be the turn. And when the guy says, oh, you're a pig anyways, then you go, dude, you were literally just asking me out. Don't be offended because I don't like you. My friend might like you. That girl over there might like you. That's how you respond. You don't respond by hurting other men that you come across, especially when they're great, great dudes. Hypothetically speaking.
All right.
All right,
Parlay, on that note.
Whatever. I thought it was good. I got my point across, I think.
Oh,
Did you not get your point across?
I didn't have a point.
Yeah, your point was to try and tell me that I should
My
be
point is
changing.
that you and I sit over there for 4 hours with no camera, and let me really break it down for you. That would be my point. But you don't listen to me anyway. You never have.
I do listen to you, but your advice over the last multiple years of my life has not helped in any way, shape, or form.
Okay.
That's all I'm telling you. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay. I want to respond to that so bad, and I'm not going to.
Well,
I'm not going to open that can of worms.
all
All right. So we got the Brolay.
Was that all that we were going to talk about?
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
All right. So this is the one I believe we're getting from 2 weeks ago, where myself, Mikey, and Dave were the losers.
Yeah. So you guys
You were
pay
the-
this one.
yeah,
Yeah.
we're
Because
paying
I
this
somehow
one.
I got roped into paying last week, and
You
yeah.
didn't get roped into it. It was that we did that as a separate parlay.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But I mean, what if I was poor and didn't have any money? Then I wouldn't. Then I was going to pay that.
I got you. Makes sense.
So
Which, by the way, thank you for being the one losing pick. Mike and I won.
okay, my bad. I mean, I picked the Redskins. They should have won that game 11 times.
Buddy, the Dolphins tried their best to lose.
I
that
know.
game.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
Nobody wanted to win. I
Tried
have
their
never.
absolute best to lose that game. I've never seen a team try
That was
harder.
the personification of mediocrity. The absolute personification of mediocrity. I mean, nobody wanted that game. They were both like, "Well, if we win, we're going to get a lower pick." You could literally see it on the field.
That's
That's
what it
what they
looked
were
like.
saying. Like, "Oh, I can't catch this ball because we're going to draft 11th instead of 4th."
How about the Dolphins not kicking the field goal? What was it, twice?
Yeah, what are they doing? Just trying to lose? Like, I'm shocked he kicked it through at the end. I thought for sure he was just going to airmail it to the right. Like, it was nuts.
Yeah. So we would have hit that.
Josh Allen, by the way, 6 touchdowns.
Yeah, I saw.
I mean, since the Redskins season's over, I think it's okay if I do this. I think now I'm a Bills fan for the rest of the year. Am I allowed to do that? I mean, my team's out of it. I could be.
Well, yeah, but
Is there a better guy to root for than Josh Allen?
I don't know. There's just so many.
He's so funny.
He's
so funny.
He's funny, but he's also and he's great. I'm not a fan of Josh Allen until he actually.
As a person?
No, I'm saying as a player.
Oh well, I
I'm
mean,
not-
he hasn't won anything, and
Hasn't won
that's. I
anything.
mean, he's in Buffalo. I talked to Reza, really good friend of mine today, Buffalo fan, and we're going to Vegas, by the way. I'm doing that again this Super Bowl because last year the Redskins were going to be in it, so Mom and I did all our stuff in New Orleans, and of course they got BF'd on national TV. Do you want to go to Vegas for the Super Bowl?
No.
Daniel Tosh is there, and I think Kings of Leon is there when we're there.
No.
Really?
Nope.
Why?
When's the Super Bowl?
Like February 7th, 8th, and 9th. It's 4 days.
Okay.
You can't leave on a Thursday and come back on a Sunday?
Dude, February is my busiest.
Whatever. Dude,
month
you
of
got to
the
get
year.
a better job.
Okay.
Anyhow, so Josh Allen had 6 TDs.
He ran 3?
And
Passed-
ran 3 and passed 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know
Absolutely insane.
You know who the last person to do that was?
Was it Josh Allen?
Josh Allen.
Was it?
I think I saw a stat. It was, it's only been done 3 times, and 2 of them were Josh Allen. Another one was.
I totally was guessing because I'm like thinking, who would be the other person? Do you know who the other
I
person
could be
is?
wrong. I'm
Because
sure
I'm
I'll
trying
get
to
fact
think,
checked.
like, who else would that have been? Like maybe like a Randall Cunningham or a Mike Vick?
Mike Vick would have been my guess if I didn't know.
Steve Young, maybe?
I want to say it was one person way back, but
Oh, like
A
a
random-
like a Sam Huff or somebody?
I don't know, something back in the
We'll look that
40,
up.
50 years ago.
Bonds and Clemens are on the ballot for the Contemporary Hall of Fame. Are they going to get in?
What is that?
Well, it means they get another shot at getting in the Hall of Fame, like Contemporary Players Hall of Fame. Are they going
Is that the Hall of Fame?
yeah, it's a real Hall of Fame, but it's a Contemporary Players ballot. Like people vote on them. I don't really understand how it works, but they could get elected. Are they going to? Should they get in? First off, I know you're not a
Yes.
baseball fan, 100%, right?
I think they should.
Nobody cares.
I,
Okay.
buddy, I'm not. I've never been against steroids in baseball.
Yeah,
Dude, you still got to be talented.
yeah. Barry Bonds is the greatest player of all time, and Roger Clemens is
about
the greatest right-handed pitcher of all
I
time.
wouldn't say Barry Bonds was the greatest, but
Oh yeah, for sure. It's not even close. There's not even a close second. Not even close. There's not even a close second.
okay. Because why? Because his batting.
He has 7 MVPs. I think he had 9 Gold Gloves, and he has 762 home runs and got intentionally walked 4 billion times.
I'll take the under.
If he got pitched to the way that normal people get pitched to, he would have hit 900 home runs. He had more intentional walks in a season than the rest of the league.
Yeah.
If you added up all the intentional walks out of the National League, Barry Bonds had more. Like, it's insane.
Do you think that was like a message being sent to him?
Yeah, the message is, hey, you're better than everybody else. And by the way, we don't like you. We don't want you. We don't want you breaking Hank Aaron's record. Which, by the way, Hank Aaron, great ball player, he took greenies, which are essentially speed, also performance-enhancing drugs. Yeah, real thing. Yeah. So like, but it was okay then. I mean, a lot of these guys are hopped up on coke. Like, I think it was David Cohn that said that he was hopped up on coke when he pitched a perfect game. I got to look this up, but do we have to make sure that we say that we're not sure? That might have been another one.
Who?
David Cohn, perfect game. I think he said he was on coke, drugs. Let me see what they got here.
I think that I'm against all testing, drug testing in sports.
Okay, based on
let it, dude. First of all, we're there. It's an entertainment. It's a sport. I want to see some entertaining sport, right?
They were taking methamphetamines,
whatever
which
they
like
want.
Ritalin and stuff.
Take more.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that 100%. I just really hope that Bonds and Clemens get in because Barry Bonds was my favorite athlete growing up. Probably not a surprise to you, but he is I wore 25 in Little League.
Softball.
I wore 25 in high school. I wore 25 in college until I couldn't wear 25 because somebody else there was a bigger scholarship player and wore 25. But I always wear 25. When I go to the roulette table, what do I bet? 25. And 10 Chipper Jones for you, Shauna.
10 Chipper Jones?
Yeah, and it's right next to it. It's 25, 9, and 10 are right next to each other, and then the 00, 27. You know my system.
Yeah. It works so well.
Yeah, well, I mean, listen, if you got deep pockets, it works every time you got deep pockets, but you can't go do it with $400. You got to have
the first time you told me about that system, right?
Did you win?
No.
Oh.
But I remember you texted to me. I can't remember where I was.
Well, you texted me and you said, "Hey, can you please tell me this system?"
Explain it. So I sit down. 20 minutes later, I lost like 2,000, and I'm like,
this is the dumbest system.
Dumbest system ever.
The thing is, if you keep firing, you just go up incrementally, then you're going to hit eventually. Like it's not like the numbers are never going to come out.
No, I get it.
And by the way, you're playing 15 of the 38 numbers. So if you've got a dealer, they know which side of the wheel the ball's going on.
Yeah.
Okay. They do this for 9 hours a day. You throw these guys a couple greenies, and they're going to hit your side. I turned $400 into $9,600 in 14 spins in Baltimore, Maryland. And the guy came over to me. He goes, and I go, I'm cashing out. Don't worry about it. And I left because he was going to come over and say, oh, you can't play the game anymore. Because I was firing money to the dealer, just firing. I mean, tipping $300 a hit, but I'm hitting like $3,000. I'm like, oh, here's $300. The guy just keeps trying to pepper my numbers. Put $100 on a number, it's $3,500. $200 on the biggest one I ever hit there, $300, 10-5. We also, you heard me scream like a banshee in Vegas and Caesars Palace 4 years ago.
This will be the third time you say this story on the podcast.
Oh, I have, sorry. 10-5. My apologies. I just love the story. All right, go ahead.
What?
I'm fired up today. I'm fired up.
Yeah. Oh, the Brolay.
Let's do the stupid Brolay.
Okay.
We're going to win this week,
Well, then give me your pick.
All right.
I got Mike and Dave's pick.
Can you talk about him first?
Yeah. Well, Mikey's going with, I don't know what the actual line is, but he wants Lions minus 6.5.
All right, so the actual line for the...
If it's like 12, I'm going to be irritated.
So the actual line... yeah, I know, right? The actual line for the Detroit football Lions is 10.5. He's going to buy it down to 6.5.
So it's probably going to be minus 215.
So we're going to lay 480. Now let me go look and see. So we're laying minus 180.
Minus 180. That's not
That's
terrible.
not bad at all.
Well, I'm buying mine down to 2. Dave's going with the Jags.
Dave's going with the Jaguars.
The
Okay,
Jaguars.
and they're at
You okay there, buddy?
Yeah, I'm trying to find it. They're at Arizona. Yeah. He's taking the Jags money line or -3.
-3.
Okay, and you were taking whom?
I'm taking San Fran.
San Fran. What is their line?
It's Monday night, I believe.
-7. Are you going to buy it at 6.5?
I'm buying it 6.5.
All right, buy it at 6.5 Monday night.
Mhm.
And I am going to take.
You've had an hour for this.
I know, but it's fun. It's fun to do on the air. I'm going to take the Pittsburgh Steelers at Chicago on the money line. +120.
Hey,
Actually, wait a second.
This is
Rodgers
Parlay.
might not be playing. Hold on. I forgot he broke his hand.
yeah.
Never mind. We're not taking that. We're out on that. Instead of that, we're going to change it up, and we're going to take. We're just going to take chalk. We're going to take the over in the New England Patriots Cincinnati Bengals game, 50.5.
I like that.
It's probably going to be in the first half.
How about New England, by the way?
Yeah, dude. 8-2 or 9-2. What are they?
I think 9-2.
Unbelievable. Are they going to win the AFC East, or is Buffalo going to come back?
I don't know, man. I thought Buffalo was going to lose against Tampa, and they came out and pulled it
Mom
out
just
there.
texted me, how'd your podcast go? Mom, I'm in it. Love you. Quit texting me, please.
Hi, Linda.
You going to say hi to Mom?
I just did.
Oh, did you? I didn't hear you.
I literally said hi.
I hate headphones. I'm not wearing them.
I said hi, Linda.
All right, so we got the
All right.
6.5 Detroit Mikey, 6.5 San Francisco Nick,
Mm-hmm.
Jacksonville Jaguars -3 Dave.
Which do I do the 2.5?
Okay, 2.5
Do the
Nick.
2.5.
I mean 2.5 Dave.
Mhm.
Jacksonville Jaguars
And yours is over.
and Gabriel -50.5.
Over 50.5.
Sorry, over. Yeah, minus that. That would be. That would probably get paid.
I
on
don't know
that.
who you were going to
Yeah.
take.
Over 50.5 in the New England Patriots Cincinnati Bengals game. Wait, hold on. Is Jamar Chase out? I'm like thinking about these things because he spit on that guy
He
allegedly.
might. They still got T. Higgins.
Yeah, he's out. I don't care. I'll still take it. 50.5 over. And then the college.
College, we got Mikey is taking Shmoo.
Shmoo. I still don't know why you call it that, but okay.
SMU.
And that's -2.5.
Yeah.
Or he's buying it to -2.5.
Yeah, we don't know what it could be. It could be -14, and he wants to buy it down.
It
to
is
2.5.
actually -2.5 against Louisville, by the way. He's really mad at Louisville because Louisville cost us last week,
Yeah.
and now he's going against them. All right, -2.5 actual line. What else you got?
Dave's taking the Miami Hurricanes. I think they're like -18.
Miami Hurricanes are
-18 at Virginia Tech. Is that what it is?
yes, -18.5 at Virginia Tech. Okay, who are you taking?
I am taking Florida at home +4.5. I think it is.
Florida at home +4.5. Who are they playing?
Tennessee.
And who did I say I'm taking? I told you.
You did not.
Yeah, I did.
No.
Oh, South Carolina Gamecocks.
Oh, you're taking the
-13.5 in the first half. That's who we got.
first half.
Yep, -13.5 in the first half.
Okay.
You don't like it or something?
I don't like any of this. We haven't even come close in the college. Well, actually, that's not true. We came close. And the only thing that lost was Mike's -1400 pick.
Jeez.
That was so gross.
Unbelievable, Mikey. I mean, goodness gracious. Why can't you just drill one? Just drill one. Like by accident, you should be able to drill one.
Speaking of, did you get the video he sent?
No, the triple pop.
Yeah.
No, he said it was coming. I saw he hit. I saw. I don't want to mess it up because you might want to talk to people about it. But I mean,
I got the video on WhatsApp.
and you can't just drill one. Oh wait, is this still alive?
Did you hit?
Oh, my big bet's still alive.
All right, that's great.
Chikrin, Draisaitl, Michael. Oh no, it's not because the Sabres.
I got to be honest. I don't care.
Well, that's not very nice. That was a $6,000 bet, but okay. What else we got?
I think that's it.
Hold on, let me go through our stuff real quick.
Do you have anything you want to end with?
Yeah, how much time we got, Jimmy? All right. So we
I took
got
care of that.
bonds, nicks, picks, mental health, relationships. Yeah, I think we're good.
I think we're good.
Hashtag MAGA. Hashtag Jesus and Gabriel. Love you. Are the guys going to be back next week?
I sure hope so.
I mean,
I don't like this.
You don't like? Well, I guess we could do this at Peppers over a plate of fajitas.
Yeah.
But
No, I mean, I like.
I mean, I kind of like it.
I got to be honest. I miss Mike. I miss Mike and Dave.
I miss him too. I miss those guys too. But I do like doing this though. I don't mind the one-on-one format because we can really talk about things.
Mm-hmm.
You're not necessarily fighting.
Yeah.
You don't want to step on somebody's toes. Is probably a better way to say it.
Yeah.
Especially when Dave and Mikey are here because they're like, you know, the senior members, you know, financiers. They're in charge of everything.
Careful.
Well, I'm just saying, like they do.
Pick another word.
No, I'm just saying, like you respect them. I mean, I respect them a lot more than I respect you or Eddie. As far as like,
Thanks,
I'll walk
bud.
all over you. No, I'm saying I'll walk all over
This fucking
Nick and
guy.
I'll walk over Eddie because like we're really, really, really tight. But like Mikey and Dave, like they bring some type of esteem with them. So you know, I don't want to, you know, I don't want to railroad them.
Thanks. I don't know how to take that.
Whatever. I love you.
Go fuck yourself.